Hey YouTube, NCG here bringing you the return of the circus. That is a full powered Performer Power Odd Eyes Magician deck profile. Now this all comes into effect from the 12th of June, so pick up them while you can. I already know Skullcrack Jokers have gone up in price, Wisdom Eyes are still okay, and Pendulum Calls I haven't really looked at as of yet. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to crack straight into this. So you play triple Skullcrack Joker, the return of the card. There's a reason it was limited, and there's a reason it's been brought back to free. Triple Dragon Pit Magician, again very very important card in the deck, and triple Wisdom Eye Magician, again there was a reason it was limited and there's a reason it's been brought back. Double Oath Magician, double Performer Power Sorcerer, double Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, and double Archfiend Eccentric. Now the good thing about Archfiend Eccentric is it can act as your higher scale and obviously your MST, but if you get hit with a anti-spell frames, it's a bit useless, so you might want to take these out for actual back row hate just in case you get hit. And then we play the one Luster Dragon to access your Ignister. We play the one Noble Dragon Magician to access your Meteor Burst. We then play the one Performer Power YUGIOH Golem that can access your, well, all three of your fusions in your extra deck. Performer Power Odd Eyes Phoenix, Dragon Pulse Magician, Guitar Turtle and Lizard Draw, that's your Pot of Greed, your Performer Power Odd Eyes Unicorn. And then we round off the monsters with triple Fairy Tale Luna. This is your replacement for Magispector Kirin. Now the best thing about this card is you can normal summon it, use this effect to bounce this and bounce a monster, and then you can pendulum summon it back out and do the exact same thing if you wanted to. So you can bounce two of your opponent's monsters, which is very, very cool. And then Maxi, because, you know, such strong hand trap in this game at this moment in time. Now on to the spells. Triple Sky Iris, again, very, very important in the deck. Protects your scales, and then obviously helps you search out your Odd Eyes cards. Double Terraforming, I've been playing it with free, and free just, I don't know, it might have just been the times I was testing it, it just seemed way too cloggy. Triple Pendulum Call, again, there was a reason this is limited and there's a reason it's been brought back to free, a very, very important card. And then double Dauntless Alliance, because free is just too much, purely because you have to have a card in your Pendulum Zone, so your opponent can disrupt this a little bit and it's a little bit harder to pull off. But if you do pull it off, it can be very, very helpful for your deck. And then we finish it off with one Odd Eyes Fusion and one Ignite Reload. Odd Eyes Fusion for those tough situations, and if your opponent goes first, you can get a Vortex Dragon out, bounce, and you know, you kind of free up your deck a little bit more and your hand. And then Ignite Reload, because if you do open up a janky hand, you can ditch this and reshuffle. So it's kind of like your own Upstart Goblin without paying the K. So that's it for the main deck. Now obviously, like I say, adapt it to the meta. You can add hand traps in this quite easily. You can add traps into this quite easily as well, if that's the way you want to go with it. Now onto the extra deck. We play one Performer Power Gatling Hall. Now I love this card actually. In this pure build, since it's been able to come back, it's a lot easier to make. So you make this one with YUGIOH Golem and a level 5 or higher Dark Monster. So you make this with your Odd Eyes Dragon. So it's quite nice to make, and it's basically, if this card is fusion summoned, you can inflict 200 points of damage to your opponent for each card on the field. So the way I see it is, if you pendulum summon out 5, so you'll have your scales plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monsters, right? 2 of those being the monsters used to fuse for that. So you fuse into that. So straight away, you're going to burn your opponent for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 straight away, right? And that's just on your side of the field. If your opponent then has, let's say, 4 more monsters, you'll burn them for 2k straight up. Then, if you swing in with Gatling Howl, he's then going to burn... if this card was fusion summoned using a Pendulum Monster, which it always will be, as a material, you can destroy one monster your opponent controls, and if you do inflict damage to your opponent equal to their monster's original attack. So, again, you could do anywhere between, you know, 100 life points all the way up to 2,000, maybe 3,000, depending on what you play against. And then, to make things worse, he's a 29 attacker, so very, very good card. I thoroughly enjoy him. Let's see what else we've got for the fusions. So we got our Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon that can be made naturally with YUGIOH Golem, or can be made with Red Eyes Fusion. Then you've got a Starving Venom Dragon, which again can be made with the YUGIOH and Odd Eyes Dragon, because it's just 2 level dark, it's 2 darks on the field. And the YUGIOH Golem is a dark. So happy days, you can make Venom Dragon in this deck. And then the Dino Star Power, the Mighty Draco Slayer, because you can make this in a deck and it protects your monsters quite easily. To be honest, if you want to make this more consistently, you could put in the other Draco Slayer, the vanilla, just to keep it going. Then we've got a Red Eyes Flare Metal, a Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon, and our Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon, so 3 very important level 7s there. Now your Rebellion Dragon is more for your Odd Eyes Fusion, but you know, it's still very, very helpful when needed. You can take Red Eyes Flare out if you want, because you know, this build is focusing more around the fusions. However, it's really dependent on what way you want to go with the build. And then we played the standard Utopia package, your Tornado Dragon, your Castel, and your Abyss Dweller, you know, your generic rank 4s. And then finally, Perform Mage Trapeze Magician. Love this card so much, such a good card. Played it in my Dark Magicians, I've played it in so many of my decks. I really, really enjoy this card. And then we finish it off with Odd Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon and an Ignista Prominence, because Ignista is the most broken synchro that we've had for a long, long time. And then being able to search out Luster Dragon with Duelist Alliance just makes it a little bit more consistent. So yeah, that is it for the deck profile. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share for more, so you don't miss out on anything we do. And until next time, guys, as always, see ya.